Healing the Soul from the Twin Flame Journey by Terriann Belle. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Terriann Belle, and I want to thank you for joining me today. Welcome to my book and series I've written, Healing the Soul from the Twin Flame Journey. In this series, we will discover the twin flame journey, as well as learn how we can heal ourselves throughout this journey in order to heal, grow, and evolve in life. Take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy. Module 2. Psalms 147:3. He healed the broken in heart and binded up their wounds. God will heal you and your wounds. Remember to ask and pray. Ask and you shall receive. Whatever you ask for, God already knows before you ask and will give you what you need. God will want to help you to heal your wounds, your traumas, and your pain. God will not leave you in your suffering, but God will deliver you from your suffering. First, we must seek God. Seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all good things shall be added unto you. When we first seek the kingdom of God, looking to find a more righteous way to go about life, living according to God's will, then God will reward us in our obedience. God will give us all we need and desire for walking righteously. Often we want God to change things in our life and we wait on the Lord, but really, God waits on us to make a move, to meet God halfway. Healing can happen for everyone. Changes can happen for anyone if we just ask and pray, as well as taking action. Healing your inner child. All twin souls go through a traumatic childhood in some way, shape, or form. It is part of your soul's purpose. The childhood trauma was designed to teach you to endure struggles to prepare you for what was to come later in the future. All of the pain you went through has made you stronger and caused you to view life from a different lens. There's a major difference between being raised off of love and being raised off of survival. Twin souls were mainly raised off of survival and spent most of their life in survival mode. This was to keep you in a circle of learning and growing through multiple soul lessons for your soul to evolve. By the time your twin walks into your life, they are the driving force to get you out of survival mode and into your soul's purpose. This connection cannot come into union if you are in survival mode. You are meant to leave that behind. Leave the old way of life behind and move forward into a totally new way of life. Those changes are scary and can cause some reluctance, but it is necessary to experience divine love in this lifetime. It is a sacrifice to receive a greater reward. One reason for the twin flame journey is to heal your inner child, clearing away the karma, trauma, and old wounds that have been buried deep within you. Those wounds would have stayed for years, decades even, and not have even been addressed. Because when in survival mode, you learn to ignore your feelings and go about life as normal, as if you aren't hurting or traumatized. Your twin, being your mirror, has experienced the same type of circumstances that bring about the same soul lesson principles in which you have experienced the same wounds. Although the situation may have played out a different way, the principle was still the same. When your twin walks into your life, they mirror your wounds. Any wound you have, they also have, and this differs for each set of twins. Your twin will reveal to you what you need to heal within yourself. Your twin flame could shine the light on a wound or trauma that you may not have even known existed. This isn't to hurt you, but to help you clear away any pain that needs to be removed. When there is heavy trauma within the both of you, being around your twin can trigger you because you are reflecting those same wounds. When the triggering occurs, it isn't about you, but about the pain that needs to be addressed at that moment. They are hurting. Your twin can hurt and may not know how to express themselves and their emotions, just like at times you did not know how to. Each twin has to learn and grow into being safe, to be vulnerable and safe to express their emotions. You learn this throughout the journey. This will be one cause for separation, to heal your traumas, to clear out the negative energy. Twins can separate multiple times and go through repetitive loops until these wounds are addressed. If you have ever found yourself in this cycle, that is a clear indication that there is inner child healing and shadow work you must work through. Twin flames cannot come into union with trauma. Until that trauma is cleared, union will be delayed. Healing your childhood trauma is very tedious. In this next section, we will gain a better understanding of what it means to heal your inner child. What are you healing? What exactly are we healing when it comes to healing the inner child? You are healing every single experience, big or small, that has caused you some type of pain or trauma. This ranges from emotional abuse, verbal, psychological, physical, and even sexual. Anything that has happened to you in your life that has caused you some type of hurt, harm, or trauma throughout your childhood, or even over the years into adulthood, because our inner child still lives with us, experiencing life as we are adults. That pain left from childhood is buried deep within us. That pain is energy, a very heavy energy that weighs you down when left unhealed. This energy is the cause for anxiety, depression, PTSD, physical or biological bodily issues, and negative thought patterns. We have the capability to transform that energy into power like the alchemist, turning pain into power by choosing to channel the energy into healing yourself instead of dwelling on the hurt. Any experience in your life that was hurtful to you in some way when it occurred, if to this day it still stirs up emotion in you, then that is an indication of a wound that has not been fully cleared or worked through. Healing is reliving the emotions, feeling the emotions, reassuring yourself that you are safe, secure, and loved then giving yourself permission to let go. Why are you healing? The purpose of healing your inner child wounds is to eliminate the energy that is weighing you down. Trauma, pain, abuse is all heavy energy, and that energy can keep you at a lower vibration. The twin flame journey is about raising your vibration to the 5D. In the 5D, there is no room for heavy energy. Clearing away that energy makes you energetically lighter, thus allowing your vibration to raise more easily. Also, holding on to that pain for too long will slowly destroy you from the inside out. It makes you more susceptible to lower energies to attract and attach themselves to you. Healing your inner child will save your life and prevent you from further destruction and more pain or trauma. When can you heal? Time does not heal all wounds, but working through the pain does. Healing can occur at any given time. It does not matter how long it has been since an incident occurred. You still can heal that wound. Chances are, the wounds we think we have healed secretly still affect us without our awareness because we have allowed time to go by. And throughout that time, we've gotten used to ignoring the pain. Healing happens as we choose to focus on the wound and work through that pain in the present moment to rid ourselves of the pain. Healing takes courage. Be courageous. You are courageous. Where can you go to heal? Healing can happen in a couple of different ways. The first is by going within, tuning into your own soul. Everything we ever need to heal ourselves already exists inside of us. We are the source of everything in our life, including our own healing. As you turn inward and feel your soul within your body, connecting to your higher self and to the Most High God, you receive the healing energy you need. It all starts from within. The second way to heal is by going to spiritual healing practitioners or spiritual counselors, therapists that are holistically and spiritually based to assist you with your healing. These people can be healers, therapists, doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, or Reiki masters. They are there to work with us, to help us practice our own healing on ourselves. They teach us how we can heal ourselves. When it comes to healing, forgiveness is a major factor in your healing process. Who do you need to forgive? A major part of healing comes with forgiveness, to forgive yourself and to forgive those that have hurt you. Before you forgive anyone else, first forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing whatever happened to you happened. Forgiving yourself for not always knowing any better at the time. Instead of looking at it as a failure, look at it as a lesson learned on what not to do and what not to allow. You are the main character in your story. You are the most important person in your life. Your healing is a priority. So forgiving yourself for your peace of mind is a top priority in healing your soul. Forgiveness comes next for those that have hurt you. Whether a person has wronged you intentionally or unintentionally, forgiveness for their actions toward you will give you a peace of mind. By choosing not to forgive the person's actions towards you, it gives them power over your life, your mind, and your emotions. Forgiveness does not mean that you must keep those people in your life or give them another chance. Forgiveness also means that you do not have to condone or be okay with what happened to you. You can forgive someone and still not want them a part of your life. You can forgive someone for what they did to you and still not be okay with what they did. Forgiveness is accepting what happened to you and accepting that you cannot change it, that it cannot be any different, and that you fully accept and you give yourself permission to release and let go and move forward with your life. Forgiveness is for you to have a peace of mind and to not allow the pain to consume you. Where there is forgiveness, there is healing. How do you heal your mind, body, and soul? Trauma affects our mind, body, and soul, but how exactly can we heal each of those? First, trauma affects the mind. When a traumatic situation occurs, it alters your mind. It has you replaying the scenario over and over in your head and brings out negative thoughts in your brain, which will negatively affect your emotions. In order to change this, we must replace the negative thoughts with positive ones. For example, I am grateful to have learned that lesson. I am grateful I've grown since then. Our thoughts create our reality. We have the choice to look at those negative situations and find the positive in it. With every negative, there is a positive to be found, like the yin and the yang. Second, the trauma affects the body. That energy will manifest to pain in or on the body. To heal this, utilize spiritual practices such as yoga, grounding, or meditation. These will help to bring balance and peace back into the body. The body is operated through our chakras. Once those chakras are cleansed, purged, and back into alignment, it will not cause you any more pain. Thirdly, trauma affects the soul. When your soul is affected, it will put you in a lower vibration. That lower vibration will attract you to more broken people, those in need of healing, or people that are ego-based. This creates more opportunities for more trauma to occur. How to heal your soul is by raising your vibration. You can raise your vibration by meditation, saging, smoke cleansing, loving yourself, thinking and saying positive thoughts to yourself like positive affirmations, listing out things you are grateful for, journaling, praying, reading the word, spending time in nature. Many of these things heal your soul. When your soul is healing, it starts attracting more healing people and circumstances to you. On the flip side, when your soul is hurting, it attracts more hurting people to you. Everything is a reflection of what is inside of us. Healing during the twin flame journey also strengthens our relationship with God. While we are going through our healing, we do not have to suffer alone. We can call on God to help us heal and deliver us from our circumstances. God wants to help in our time of need or suffering. God does not want us to endure it alone. Psalms 107:19 and 20. Cry unto the Lord in their trouble, and he saveth them out of their distresses. He sent his word and healed them and delivered them from their destruction. Invite God into your difficulties. Ask God to come into the fire with you so that you and God can work together, so that God can deliver you from your circumstances. Calling on God and asking for help during your healing journey will increase your faith and trust in the Lord. As we seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, all good things will be added unto our life. In some cases, you may have lost your faith at some point and maybe even lost your trust in God, but the twin flame journey helped you to find it again. Meeting your twin and experiencing that powerful form of love, seeing God's grace in your life, could have been the very thing to restore your faith. You may have thought, God still does love me. Look at what God just blessed me with right when I was giving up on love. This concludes this part of the series. I hope you enjoyed listening. Please subscribe to my channel so you will be notified when I release the next part of this series. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Terriann Belle. Have a beautiful day.